Hello everyone, hello, welcome to Stonehearth me BANTO. We're still building our large house. I really hope that we can finish this one very soon. So today guys, I want to look into getting our first shepherd in town that we're gonna try to get some sheep with soon, because then we can provide and get a lot of wool from that. So let's see, I think I already made a shepherd crook from before, so we should be able to, for example, promote Subin to become an shepherd. We can also do farm as the shepherd, but we have to level up a bit first. So either you have to be level 2 trapper or level 2 farmer. In this case, we're going to be a level 2 trapper. And Subin's going to go from trapper to an shepherd. And that means I should be trying to get maybe a new one to become our new trapper. And perhaps that could be... I'm gonna go with Valiant. Oh, maybe not. Patient Mason. Okay, not that one. I'm gonna try to make people happy, so it's a good idea to go for something else. Maybe a professor trapper. And if you get another trapper later on, the professor trait will help leveling up the other trapper. So that's pretty useful. Daily update, and we don't beat it. Okay, that's fine. Subin, level 1 shepherd. So now we have to set up a little field for a pasture. For our shepherd level 1, so they can start to put out some things. So here we have the animal pasture, and this one, where should we have it? I'm kind of maybe in the back here, or maybe next to a building. It kind of depends on what kind of animals we're gonna have, because we can have a small pasture here, and let's see what animals we start with. There might be chickens. So 15 by 15, we can go for rabbit, duck, or pollo coop. So the rabbits, they will provide jerky pelts and sometimes bone when we butcher them. And the ducks will provide some eggs, and they can also provide some meat, often, and feathers and bone. And pollo, they will be giving us some eggs, and I'm gonna go for these. We can have 6 in this place. Collect strays, and periodically collect any stray animals that wander out of... Oh! That is good. So that probably fixed a few problems I've seen before. Okay, that's good. And we can also harvest renewables, which means we will be going to get wool and eggs, so later on when we get some sheep at level 3, we can get a lot of wool that way. And if we want, we can also harvest the grass and turn that into better food, which I think I'm gonna actually do from the beginning. And since we have a tool with A's to make fences, I'm gonna use that tool. If we go to this one, we can select what kind of pieces, what kind of fences we want to use, and they will use whatever we have selected down here. Drag it out, they will be using those. And I'm gonna be going kind of basic when doing the fences. I'm gonna go with just these 2 starting ones. And I'm gonna go with it in wood, I think, yeah. And gates we can add on later on. So in the past, when you was gonna do this, you had to like craft the different fence pieces, and then you had to go and put them all out by hand. So this is super duper useful. They will also queue these up inside of the carpenter in this case, so they should be flooded with fence pieces in here. It's gonna be good. Perhaps we can do some frost feast presents as well with some gold that we have, and we can open them for some beautiful decorations. Let's make a big one to start with, and maybe a medium frost feast present as well. And these will be going away eventually, so they are not gonna stay forever. It's like a seasonal ace thing that I have. I'm gonna make a bit more of firewood. I think that's gonna be really useful to have, so we can use that in workplaces. So we can burn, like in the furnace and so on. And maybe we can do a piano. It would be kinda cool if we can actually use this and it would actually play in it. That would be pretty awesome. And maybe a few production tons and some supply tables. And maybe a couple of barrels. Now we can do quite a few since we have a lot of ore. Some supply casks, so we have a few. I want to have a few of every piece so I can easily put them out later on, whenever I decide to do so. So for this place we also do need another thing, so either carpenter or the mason. I'm gonna go with mason maybe. Should I go carpenter? There's this thing, wooden manger. a trough for shepherds to serve food animals in a pasture. So we're gonna make one of those. That's where they put the food and a little bit of water. And nowadays with the shepherd with Ace you can craft things as well. So inside of here we have a few workstation. We have a shepherd bin and a grinder. And then we also have a churn. And we also have cheese vat for producing tasty, beautiful, delicious cheese inside. And then we have animal feed as well, so this one will produce 4 with a little bit of fat and a little bit of bug meat. Which we don't really have much of, to be honest, but this one could be used for any animal. And I'm gonna put tomato in 5. So perhaps we will make a bug field for the new trappers, just so we get a bit of bug meat from that, I guess. And we also need to make some bedding, so we're gonna have 6 chickens in there. And they're only gonna require small beds, so that should be good. And later on we can make, for example, slab of butter, which we're gonna need for some tonics with the herbalist. They're gonna buff our people with that later on. That's gonna be super duper cool. And another thing we should do, we need a gate, a wooden one. So we can put that right here. And I think we should design a beautiful, cozy little home for our chickens as well. But it can't be too big either. And yeah, this one I can move, I think. I saved that, let's see. I did change it a little bit, however. Ah, that's not that one. So you see little point here, I actually made it so it has another extra roof there. I'm still not sure if this building, it may be a bit too big for this town, we will see, but we have it as a work in progress at least. So now it should be 2 different ones. Let's remove it for now, and we're gonna start working on our little chicken coop down here. So let's make a new building. I have made some coops before that we could potentially use. Let's see, this one is pretty big. It's almost as big as a normal house. But it kinda has to be that big really, to be able to fit all the beds inside. I guess they all don't have to sleep at the same time, but you know, still. So we could go with that one, so the chickens go in over there, and the people go in over here when collecting some eggs. But if we're gonna use this one, we're gonna need even one more bedding, because we can have 6 chickens in this one. But I guess at the same time, if we make a smaller one, they don't have to sleep all of them, maybe at the exact same time, maybe. But if we think about how these are, we would at least need like an 6x6 minimum to hold all of these bedding. So they would be like that, and another one over here, that would be like the minimum size, and I'm not sure if I want to have a minimum size. I think that's gonna look kind of weird. It's mostly the comparison between this one and this one, and I think we maybe will change the roof color for it, maybe to like an brownish one, I don't know, maybe. However, thatch do look pretty good. Maybe go like that to make it stand out a bit more. Let's say for the chicken coop I have some... Here's a smaller one. This one has 4 beds in it. And we can still go inside. Maybe that one might be better. Let's try with a smaller one first. Let's try this one. Because maybe it's good enough. I also do have this one that's even smaller. I think the problem with this one is that I don't think our people can go inside of this one. So that's like the minimum size. We could, I guess, put a big door over here though. And that way we could use this one. But yeah, let's go with this one, I think. I guess we can have the house like that, maybe? Yeah, that should be fine. Then I can eat maybe here, so our beautiful little Hearthling can take a look while they're walking by. Look at the chickens. Let's build that one, should be pretty quick to do. And I think we have to go and harvest a bit more wood. We were pretty low on wood. So let's see, a couple of trees we can get, maybe a couple of these. And let's regrow these as well. Stuff like that, and then let's do another new trapping field for trapping a few bugs, I guess. So this one, where should we have it? Maybe down here by the harbor. Let's give that a try. So to get some Bug trapping, we need to build a free trapper, so we're gonna wait a little bit with it before we can get it. Carpenter Ossibis is down here, crafting by the harbor. Looking awesome. Got a lot of fence pieces there, nice. I feel like our town is running pretty good at the moment. And we're probably gonna make like a bridge, like I said, over here later on. It's gonna be nice. So let's see if we can keep making... Or maybe we can buy some wool if we're lucky. Ah, Tamer gem supply cart, maybe this one. Oh, there's some wool there, awesome. I'm gonna buy all those. We could buy some feathers as well, let's do that. A bag of ground up and bugs, perfect spiders. For spiders and frogs, okay, that's sort of like the Goblin Kingdom. Let's buy a bit of animal fodder, because we might not have it now in the very, very beginning. And let's see, maybe I want to sell something as well. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. So let's see here, of glory. Still the level need to level up a footman. But let's maybe go and see if we can do the tonics and the light bandages. Oh yeah, we need robust herbs. But we were growing them in this one, I think. Yeah, here we have it. But it looks like we're gonna need perhaps a few more, because these do not produce so many every time, only 2 at a time. Okay, we need to make a few new ones. And also the wooden manger we made for putting food. We're gonna be putting that one out as well. It looks like I had 9. Did I craft a bunch of them previously? Maybe I did. So this one I'm gonna have over here next to the gate. So it's gonna look kinda nice. We can have it right outside here maybe. Might also look pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's have the... That's nice. And they could maybe have their own little tree in here. They could have like this one, and then we could maybe hinder the growth. So if I plant it down here, and then we can stop it before it gets too big. And we're not gonna let it become this big. Gonna become a lot smaller than that, and see if that's gonna fit. Sometimes it's kinda nice to have a little tree inside where you have your animals, because it looks kinda cute. Okay, I think something's totally bugged with this one. I wonder if it is because they're still building the building. That's why we're not leveling up either. So if you do a disabled job, they're gonna be doing other things for now. But now we should be able to do these things as long as we have them queued up. So let's see, the mason. Okay, when you can make 2 of those, we have all those, all those, all those. And this one, oh, wow, there's so many fiber to do one of those. How many more did we actually need for this? 1 more, and then the yellow banner as well. Let's queue them up at the very top so we craft them pretty quickly. Here we go, we got them at the top. We need to buy a bit of wool now, so I think we can actually make a bit of yarn that we can use as fiber. I wonder if my weavers actually worked on that, because it doesn't say that they're crafting, it does say that they're like restocking. Nothing is really happening inside of the shop in here. Okay, now it did change, okay, that's good. Okay, let's set this one to hold. What should it hold? Yeah, we can have moo milk in it later on. Why not? And this one over here, let's see. Maybe prepared drinks would be good in this one. Okay, let's see how the blacksmith doing. We need some leather to do that. We do have 2 weavers, so they should be doing things pretty quickly, but I feel like they aren't... Are they even crafting anything? Collecting ingredients. Dim is restocking items. But he's not really crafting anything. Now he's collecting, okay. That's good, now they're both doing some weaving. Nice. Let's maybe move this one next to the furnace for now, so I don't close each other. A trader approaches your town. Hello Birka, I'm just passing through, but I'd be willing to make a trade or 2. If you're interested, if you make me 16 lumps of coal, I can get you free iron mail. That's really good. I'm not sure if we can do that, but 16 lumps of coal. Let's give it a try. Oh, we have to I think we actually have to find that. But we have a few lump of coal already. So if we keep mining out some coal, then we could maybe potentially find a bit more. And we have some coal up here. So if we just make another ladder from over here, we can get up to this place and start mining away a bit of coal. That should be good. Sometimes trades are really good, and sometimes they're not so good, but sometimes you're lucky to get some good ones. I'm looking for some enemies, I would like to practice a bit. It would be lovely to practice on these, but since it's not working at the moment, we're not gonna even try, right? It looks like we need 4 of those, so let's go inside the Weaver again. Sure, we queue have to do 2 more. I'm thinking that maybe something is bugged with this thing. It feels like it is. It's like they're getting stuck on that one somehow. Because now they both went crafting. Maybe it's stuck somewhere on the roof or something. Could be that. You know, this one we need some small hanging banners. We could get a farmer maybe. Do we have a farmer? I don't think we do. Oh, perfect. Orlon, you have a green thumb, a mighty beard. Green thumb is good when you are doing some farming. That's gonna make you happy. Super happy to be farming. So I'm thinking maybe we can later on maybe grow some winter moss. That's a way, at least before you can get a lot of fiber with the Northern Alliance. But let's see what we can start with for farming. So it could be a good idea to do it down here by the water. And the snow might be a lot in the way now, we will see. So we can only grow sweet potato for now. It prefers winter, and at level 4 we can do barley. So we're gonna start with a bunch of sweet potato. Let's go something like that. Now we're plowing some fields, and then we're gonna put down some beautiful seeds. And with a herbalist we can make even better, because we can make fertilizers. So this will also need a bolt of cloth. The weaver's gonna be super busy. I'm happy we got 2 of them. Let's see how it's going with this one. Okay, look at this one. It's almost done already. And do we have the workbenches? Let's see. I don't see any shepherd workbenches. Why haven't they been made? I guess they've been busy maybe capturing some animals. Do we already perhaps have a chicken? Let's see. No chicken, but we do have a fish over there. Let's see, where is the shepherd? Ah, require medical attention. Why is this guy stuck up here? How did he get to, man? There you go. Okay. A mean stab. That's rude. Any solve, but requires at least a common solve. Okay. Can we do that? Yes, we can get our herbalists up again. Yeah, let's make quite a few of those. I'm kind of thinking if we should have like a second herbalist. I might want to have that. Maybe I will change my mind later, but it doesn't hurt to level up someone a little bit. So I'm gonna go maybe for... I'm actually thinking of Finasovi. Yeah. A high spirit, if we promote the cleric, that means they're gonna be healing more, and they also have a more likelihood to craft high quality items, which means they will be better. So I'm gonna get a second herbalist and hope that we can work a little bit quicker with everything. I think we have a little bit much for one herbalist at the moment. Ooh, she's level 6. Great physician. The herbalist can now attend up to 6 Hearthlings at a time. They will also be able to improve the qualities of their plants faster. That's good. So I'm not sure what that actually means. They can attend to 6 Hearthlings at a time. Can she like use Sol on 6 people at a time, or will she like do 6 of them, then take a pause, and then later she will do 6 again? I wonder if that is how it works. Use it, craft medicine, and use it up to 2 injured Hearthlings at a time. It kind of feels like maybe she can use 1 solve on 2 people. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Maybe totally obvious to someone, but it's not obvious to me at least. But I think it's gonna be good. Now we're gonna be able to craft more things faster, like salts and bandages and so on. Treat our people. Evergreen's gone to bed. Next to the hurted person. And since we have 2 now, we may need to have some more workstations. I've also noticed a thing with the game, like if you have a hole like this, I dug down here. It seems you can't put an item down there when it's just 1 block, so... If you use my buildings, don't dig down there. For some reason you can't do that. So what I would do instead would be to leave it like this, and in my case I'm gonna rebuild 1 block over there. And I'm gonna have to do that on the same and everyone. If you have like 2 by 1, they should be able to go down there and place it. It's like they have to be on the same level to be able to place it or something. So let's make a new building and pop down another block down there as well. That way we should be able to put some fireplaces. Everyone's gathering around to get a little bit of warmth, that's good. Okay, we can look for some more merchants. Oh, we can buy some archery targets. Do we still need some? I think we do. Yes, we need 1, but I'm gonna buy at least 2 of them. And we can maybe buy 1 shield, why not? There we go. So now we have the archery targets, that's good. And this one we don't really need anything from. Oh yeah, the crane building, we was gonna do this one, yeah. I totally forgot about it. I think it's time we build this one. This one should be pretty easy to do, not a lot of special things on this one, no banners or anything, so this one should be pretty quick to do. And I'm gonna do an ladder on this bridge over here, and then let's build the crane house. We're gonna be having some Viking boats down here later, some long ships also. Maybe even put a few of them on land, that they have to drag them up, maybe. And I saw we had some tonics. I casted a tonic on my people. Now they will be sped up for like 4 hours. Later on they will be a little bit tired after it. Ooh, look at that, we're making our first bronze hauberk. Awesome, that's gonna be such a nice upgrade. That's gonna be so nice. So BANTO could equip it. Our Lord and Savior, or Anorak, Anorak could have used it already. Do she have a better armor already? Maybe we found one. Let's see. Ah no, she has nothing, okay. And same with BANTOs, that's gonna be some sweet upgrades. And we're gonna make sure we get some better bows also. Northern bow only at the moment. So let's go to the carpenter. So here we have a long Northern bow, 3 more in damage, pretty good upgrade. And here we have a Northern crossbow. I'm gonna make a crossbow, could be nice. Or 2 of them, let's make 3 of them. And only 2. And then we can make 1 bow as well. So the thing is that they use different, like one use quivers, this is the bow, the other one use bolt, that is the crossbow. So we have to be careful with that. So let's see here, any tonic expiration effect, speed is reduced for the same amount of hours as the buff was, it seems. But I'm guessing if it's a high quality tonic, maybe the debuff will only last 4 hours still, but the buff will last a longer time. And as I understood it, during this time, when the expiration effect is going, you can't rebuff your people. But I'm guessing if you have like a high quality tonic that lasts, let's say 12 hours, the debuff will only last 4 hours still. I hope that it works that way, I'm not entirely sure if that's the way, but I hope it is. Because if it lasts 16 hours and the debuff is 16 hours, then I'm not sure if it's worth to even use it. So I hope it's not that way. We can probably check once this one wears off if we have a better tonic. Let's see. They're both only the simple quality. Okay, let's see my shepherd. No medical attention yet, it seems. We should have made quite a few souls now then. So I guess they haven't tried to treat her yet or something. Maybe we should try to get some common souls as well. So I did see we had a few more water planters now. 3 more of them. Be precise. We're gonna put them out here. I'm gonna grow some more water lilies and those. Later on I want to make like a garden where we are doing all these things. So the herbalists are gonna have their own beautiful little garden. So now we're only waiting for the banners, okay. I guess we're gonna make a bit more of yarn. So we can get enough to make more threads. Ooh, another herbalist water planter, nice. So we're gonna keep going with the lily pads so we can get the pungent one. These do have something new, maybe I missed something. Maybe some more bog myrtle. Some daisies. So it says Finna is idle. But this person needs treatment. And we do have rough salt, so it should be possible to use it. Maybe she's been treated recently. It kind of feels like they ain't treating my people, and I don't know why that is. They should be able to do so. That's a little bit annoying, to be honest. Because you want your things to work, right? I think I hear an enemy somewhere. Oh, here! A group of Varanus coming in to attack us, guys. Look at that. Okay, let's send out our troops over here. Let's make sure we turn on job for them so they can fight correctly. There we go. Now they're all gonna be running out. Do you have some upgraded armor now, maybe? Oh, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. No upgraded armor yet. Now we can give them a bit of speed. Because that helps in fighting as well. That will make them fight faster. I'm hoping to level up to level 3 footman in this battle. That would be awesome. Because then we get closer to half a she upgrade. It's gonna be nice. Upgrade our town a bit. Chieftain level 3, the Gravekeeper, BANTO. So now we give courage to everyone, that's good. Let's focus on taking one down at a time, this small guy first. So this one's pretty good. Armor slightly reduced, looking good. Level 2 Cleric, awesome. Minus strength and weakness, the Cleric presence improves the muscles of those around them when preferring a healing tome. But hinders the weakened enemies when using a scepter and a shield. And I want to try some scepters. I haven't really used scepters much since those were introduced to Stonehearth, but I feel like it's time to check them out a bit. So maybe we have one cleric later on that use scepter to debuff the enemies instead of buffing our people. I feel like that's gonna be really good. Hagon's like Godzilla has achieved Archer level 3. That's good. Godzilla, that's nice. They killed the most fearsome lizard, that's good. Good job, Hagon. Okay, I think our shepherd is up again, awesome. Not sure if Subin didn't get treated or not, but I think so, because I think it said that it couldn't be going away on its own, so probably was treated in the battle or something. Now we should soon have that bronze hauberk. Let's see, the blacksmith. Collecting some ingredients still. And that's one of the reasons why you want to have a lot of ingredients close where you are crafting them. It saves so much time when you don't have to have them running around, right? So when we build our own blacksmith building and put everything out, it's gonna work so much better. But we can already do some stuff now to improve it. We could add some storage supplies racks next to here, and we can fill them with, for example, some ores. I'm gonna put 3 of them next to each other like that. Maybe it's not gonna look so beautiful to have it out here, but it's gonna be super duper useful. And here we have the shepherd and bin grinder. That's where we're gonna make the animal food. So I'm gonna have it right outside of the animal pasture for now. Let's see, do we have the gate for this one? Here we go. Dim Weaver level 3. Extended catalog. That's good. And let's upgrade this one to an Stonewell. Here we actually have a high quality energy tonic, so we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna put it out here because this mod for the game, Obligation Timer Tracker mod, this one will take, as I understand it, any energy tonic. I'm not sure if it prefers to take the best one first or how it works. But this way when I put it out I can know that we're gonna get what we're gonna get. Because then I activate it by clicking on it. And someone's already using a new well, awesome. Let's upgrade that with a beautiful roof on top as well. So here we can see the quality, and let's see, no debuff is running, good. So activate. And we should see the buff on them soon. Oh, here it is. Okay, that's debuffs and this is buffs, good. So let's see, how long does it last? No info, okay, that's weird. And let's try to reload the UI. If you hit F5 you can reload the user interface. And maybe that will help it, let's see. There we go. Okay, at last, I'm guessing 8 hours on this quality. It says 7, but I'm pretty sure it's 8. And let's see how long the debuff is gonna be when that runs out. But that way we can be so much more effective with, like, when fighting battle or stuff like that. It's pretty cool. They actually put out a new one. Was that because I put the place one, they will keep replacing it when it's a potion? That's pretty good actually. So if you don't use this mod, you know that they will keep replacing it if you have ever set that you want to have them on the ground. And if you don't want to have it there anymore, I guess you can just undeploy them and it will go away. Let's try that. If it will go away, it's not gonna be a ghost object after. Ooh, do we have a whiteout? Oh no, we do. There's a storm coming, and it's unlike anything we ever seen. So it's gonna be real cold, guys. Real cold. This is one of the reasons why I put the banner inside of this building, so people can stay warm. This one can be really dangerous, it can be freezing cold. But anyway, I want to see before... I don't think we have to worry at the moment. But in this one, we won't set up this to hold things for the blacksmith, and there may be a good filter, so here we can have like good grade fuel in that one. Then we can set the other one, and this one can have... I guess we can go for both good and low grade fuel. Can we go for both categories? I don't think it works that way, but let's go for all fuel pretty much. That one. And this one then, we're gonna go for some ores. Any ores gonna go there. Look how much snow is going on here. Everything is getting super white in the village. You can barely see in front of your own feet now. They're taking a very long time to do this one. I wonder if someone is taking the materials they need every time. Because he had a lot of time to do that one. I wonder if my people are gonna get hurt by the cold, like they would get maybe something we'd have to treat. So maybe we have to be careful with that too. Even if they ain't getting hurt much at the moment, maybe they will get something debuff on them if they're unlucky. Look how white it is. The screen is super duper white. The White House has started. Everyone should go inside now. Okay, let's rally everybody. I don't think the soldiers are gonna go in there. But what we can do is to put them to defend the inside of here. To stay away from the storm. Look how white it is! I hope they're gonna stay inside of there. I wonder if they're safe down here though. Wow. Super duper white. Look how... I can't see barely anywhere. But people are staying inside, most of them. The soldiers should also be in there. I hope they are in here. I feel like none of them are in there. What's the problem with controlling your soldiers? Like, even now when it's a whiteout, they don't care if you put them to be guarding in that position. So it would be wise to have them like guarding around the fire, right? But since they're hungry, they would still go away to do things. Like, I don't care about the weather, I'm hungry. Let's see for the debuff also. I might have missed it. I think it lasted only 4 hours. That's good. And let's see here. How are people hurt? This one, BANTO the Gravekeeper. He's in a building at least. That's good. But it's really, really stormy. Roloff? Is he safe? Yeah, he's safe in this one. Yeah, it's really, really cold. Okay, since they're busy with that, I wonder. For winter moss, if that's something we grow in here, I don't think so. I still think you might be able to do those, let's see. Winter moss seeds. Pluck spare seeds from fiber. I think maybe the farm with the bushes you can do with the Northern lines. Wow, look how white it is. I think that one can grow maybe winter moss. Let's see. Yes, it can. At level 3 farmer, okay. That's gonna be good to have later on. That's gonna give a lot of fiber. But we just gotta see this one out then. Hopefully the storm is going away soon. Oh, I think the storm is maybe going away now. It looks a little bit less white than before. It's still very stormy, but it looks like it went away a tiny bit. Or is it just that it's getting darker maybe? Ah, it looks cleaner now. I think we can let them out. They're still stormy, but I think we're safe. It looks a lot less dangerous now at least. So I guess we survived it at least. Good idea. That's that we have the flag in here. Elebun is celebrating that they survived the storm. They should be celebrating that. Did they put some coal on the tables? You can't eat that. Maybe there's diamonds in it. Who knows? Daily update and we don't beat it. We still need to build a few more things. A trader approaches 10 light advantage and we get 2 light steel shield. Not gonna do that one. It's really good though, so but we don't really have the things to do those. And this trader will be back in 2 days. Let's see if we can get some good market again. Oh yeah, we're gonna buy some bolt of leather. It's gonna be good. Farmer gem supply carts. We can buy some more wool. That's gonna be awesome. Let's sell a lot of bones. Have so much copper, so let's sell a bit of that. Ooh, look at that. We got 1 frost freeze present crafted. Awesome. And let's buy this wool then. There we go. And a couple of feathers. So that should be awesome. So now with the weaver we should be able to make a lot of fiber. Because now we can make so much ball of yarn. Let's make 15 of those. They will provide 2 every time you want to make one of those. And I feel like that must be enough to do this. Let's put this at the top so we make sure we make that directly. And what we can also do is to drag these up over the yarn. So whenever they can do that, they will do so. That should be good, I hope. And they're making a spiky quiver. Wonder if we got any better bows yet now. I think we do, maybe. Let's see. We do have a spiky quiver on Hagen. He got a long northern bow. And here we're gonna set to prefer to use crossbows, so they will switch to a crossbow instead. Then they will equip the crossbow. Let's see, this one isn't put out yet, but I hope it's gonna speed up our blacksmith a lot, but because now they just have to walk in between here. And another thing we can do would be to add a decent large chest nearby, so when they craft things they can just drop what they crafted in it instead of just running around so much. So for now, I'm gonna put this one... maybe at this side. And we're gonna set that up to only hold like blacksmithing things, pretty much. So could we maybe go ore inside, but mostly I guess things we crafted here, like ingots and so on. But we can have maybe some ore, I guess, as well. I'm gonna put 2, so we can have a few more things. So now the storm is finally away fully. Finna Herbalist level 2, nice, congratulations, awesome. It looks like we have some people needing medical attention still. Frostbite, this one we need to solve as well. And this one is rough solve or better, okay? Bandage. I do think they queue them up directly though. They queue up a lot of these, but we never have them. We have no milk, so I'm not sure why they keep queuing this one up. I think I'm just gonna go and remove all of those, because it's gonna be a while until we can do them anyway. This one we can probably do, fungi. Yeah. We can go out and try to find some of that with the forge tool if you're lucky. Or we can uproot them when we find them in the wilderness and we can create new colonies of mushroom. That's also possible. But for now I'm gonna use some foraging for a bit. And hope to find some mushrooms. So let's see the blacksmith. I feel like something is going on here. The blacksmith is just standing around. But it says he's making the armor, but he's not doing it. He has plenty of things to do it as well. I have to check the bronze. Where's the bronze? It might be hiding in some weird place where it's stuck, I guess. That's kind of hindering him from doing what he gotta do. Okay, so there should be some in one of these boxes. Here's 3. Okay, so there's not really any reason why, related to the bronze at least. Is it something perhaps with his workstation that we maybe just have to move this? Let's try to move over there. Then he have free space all around. Maybe he wanted to stand there. I know the game can be weird like that. Because the game doesn't really tell you what side you're gonna stand, like the arrow is facing that way. But let's see if it's gonna be crafting now instead. Sometimes I have had that issue before when I had to move that one. I was talking to someone. Can't you just craft the things for me, man? You had like several days on you to start crafting. What are you doing, man? Go craft the things. I want my armor. Do it. Restocking items. Go craft me, man. Yeah, I feel like this doesn't make any sense at the moment. He's collecting ingredients and then he stops. It's like something is bugged out or something. Can't he reach these? I can't see any reason why he couldn't. It would be because it's like blocked like that, but if they couldn't put it inside, they should also be able to put it outside, right? So I guess I gotta research a bit about that and see what's happening since the blacksmith refuses to work, but he's happy at least. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. And I also want to thank my members here on YouTube for supporting me here on YouTube. That's a way they can support me here on YouTube as a creator. And thanks you guys for watching, and I wish you all a happy, great rest of the day, and I hope to see you guys very soon again. Take care everyone, have a good one.